Hey y'all, welcome back to YOLO Texas. Now for our next adventure, we're checking out something I've always wanted to do, and if you watch Shark Tank, you may have heard of it. Now when you think back to being a kid, what was the best time of year? Summer, right? Well, lots of adults go back to school, but one entrepreneur asked, why not go back to summer camp? That's why for our next trip, we're off to Camp No Counselors. Camp No Counselors has events all over the country, but in Texas, you know it's going to be big. It's 3 days and 3 nights of activities, parties, and fun, all in the gorgeous Texas Hill Country. And after a short trip from the city, I arrived at camp. Now I do love Texas, but I especially love the Hill Country, so you can say I'm super excited about this one. In a lot of ways, it's like regular camp. There's playing fields, a lake, dining hall, and even a rock wall. The only difference is that at this camp, there's no adult supervision. And every night, there's an epic party. But before starting our day, I snagged the camp director, Elise, for a quick little interview.
So we started in 2013, and it was just our 2 founders were friends. They were living in New York City. They were getting a little, tired and worn out from the city life, and they were like, we need to rewind a little bit. Let's invite a bunch of our friends. They found a camp in upstate New York and got about 100 people together, threw together some games and activities and a bunch of booze, and it became a huge success. And they were like, I think we've got something going on here. And flash forward to now in our 5th year, we've got 16 camps.
You are taking things to a whole new level. I'm excited to get going, but first, it's breakfast.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so it says, what candy best describes you, and you put your name? I'm Aerin AC, and I'm a chamoy straw. There's eggs, pancakes, cereal, juice, fresh fruit, everything you need to get the day started off right. Or if you're feeling a hair of the dog, there's mimosas and bloodies.
Gotta make it extra spicy. That's how we do it in Texas.
Looking through our schedule, it was clear that one day wasn't going to be enough time to try everything, so I figured I'd ask around to see what some of the campers enjoyed most.
So, what are you liking so far about Camp No Counselors? Favorite part and why?
Probably the people, to be honest with you. Just good connection, good vibes. I liked it. Everyone's good with each other.
Just being away from everything, no Wi-Fi, no cell phone, no kids, just copious amounts of alcohol. I mean, you can't say no to just being out.
It's been amazing, honestly. I wanted to put something together for the girls that was easy, hassle-free, no logistics, no planning while we're here, and that's kind of what we got, right? So you show up, and all the food, all the alcohol, all the activities are just here, If some of the girls want to go lay by the lake, and some girls want to go make friendship bracelets, and other girls want to go do all the physical activities, you can do that, and it's not a big deal. So we're having an absolute blast. I love it.
First up, it was a classic camp pastime, archery. And this time, YOLO Texas Pride was on the line.
Okay, so this is how it's gonna work. 3 arrows. The best, closest to the target zone wins. Y'all ready for this? Y'all 2 against each other and me. Let's do this. Ready? Hands on. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Oh, whatever.
All right, this is gonna be it, y'all. Bombs away. But I made it! 3, 2, 1. Where did mine go? Winner! And with that, Mario and Luigi were the winners. Yeah, we're not worthy. So after my loss on the archery range, I needed a little bit of a break, so I figured I'd try some arts and crafts. There's painting if you're into that, but I always was a fan of the classic friendship bracelets, a little something to send home to mom. No camp experience would be complete without a trip to the lake, and with kayaks, canoes, and the Texas sunshine, there's no wrong way to get in the water. There's water tubing, rope swing, zip lining, water slides, and the blob. You know, they say time flies when you're having fun, and before we knew it, it was lunchtime. So we changed it to our team shirts, rallied the troops, and prepared for our battle stations. Okay, so I got my mission. I'm gonna be on the dodgeball team. I'm gonna be a baller and play basketball, so make sure you stick around. We're gonna go to commercial break right here on YOLO Texas. Welcome back to YOLO Texas. We are here at Camp No Counselors here in the Texas Hill Country, and today has been a blast already. We've definitely connected with our inner child with archery and arts and crafts, but now it's time for the real deal. Oh yeah. And that is a color war. What's a color war? Well, it's easier to see than explain.
So you're assigned to a team,
Okay.
and the teams battle head to head against each other in all of your classic camp activities: dodgeball, kickball, capture the flag, and then it culminates in a camp-wide relay all the way around camp that ends in our iconic slip and flip.
Oh my goodness.
So slip and flip, if you've ever played flip cup,
Okay.
it involves flip cup and a slip and slide. So you go down the slip and slide. There's a flip cup table set up. You've got to drink the beer, flip the cup.
So there's actually beer involved?
Yes,
Okay.
there's beer involved. We are an adult camp. It's not kids camp anymore. And once your cup is flipped, your next teammate goes down. First team that gets everybody down are the reigning champions of Color War.
Awesome. First up, at least for me, it was dodgeball. So let the games begin. The only one at battle. Team Green was defending our color in kickball and capture the flag. And with the teams and scores even, I was selected for a surprise tiebreaker challenge. I don't know what I just got myself into. I'm gonna be launched off the blob right now. Bye. Damn it, we didn't even win! Why? And then it was time for round 2, the relay race. I promise this was not fixed at all. Team Green came from behind and brought home the trophy. Going back to camp was even better than I imagined. Camp No Counselors is definitely my cup of tea. Now that the sun's going down at Camp No Counselors, and after all of the activities, I assume most people are going to be pretty tired. So I think we're gonna have a quiet dinner at the dining hall and turn in early.
Or not, because every night's a party here at Camp No Counselors, and tonight's theme, Candyland, and as you can see, I'm a bag of M&Ms. Let's rock this.
Plus, at Camp No Counselors, they get local DJs and up-and-coming music acts in on the action. Makes for a pretty good time.
All right, I had such a great time here at Camp No Counselors and dancing with all these folk back here, but I think it's time for me to call it a night. Hey,
Visit the link below to book your spot at Camp No Counselors.